Hi there, it is day 27 of 30 of quick quilting tips. I'm Leanne Parsons. I'm a quilt pattern designer, and I have been sharing tips out of this bowl for almost 30 days. We're getting close to the end of the series, but we do have a few tips left to go. So let's choose one for today. Today's tip says to use a solid fabric for the background of a scrappy quilt. So I absolutely love scrap quilts. They are some of my favorite quilts to make, but sometimes scrap quilts can look a little chaotic and a little crazy if you're not careful, because there is nowhere for the eye to rest. It's just all scraps, it's all different fabrics everywhere, and it can be almost overwhelming. And so what I love to do to kind of tame the crazy a little bit is to use a solid fabric as the background. I've been doing this a lot the last few years, so I will definitely be able to add some links to some of my favorite scrappy quilts to the spreadsheet, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. But if you want to use a solid fabric, it doesn't actually mean that it has to be only one fabric. A lot of times, if I have a lot of pieces in the quilt, I will cut the solid background out of my scrap bins as well. I've done this with both white and with black backgrounds, and I have been mixing brands for those solids. So I will be using whatever's in my scrap box. If it is a white solid and I'm making a white solid background, then it's fair game. Even if it might have been, say, a Northcott Colorworks solid and an Island Batik white solid, they both go in the quilt. I don't worry about it. Even though there might be a little bit of variation in how creamy that white is, one might look more white than another. I figure in a scrap quilt, it's all fair game. And from a distance, they all still read as white. And of course, if you're mixing a lot of scraps, then those more creamy whites will be spread out all over the whole quilt. And so it all just works. So that's my way of making a scrap quilt, but still maybe taming the crazy just a little bit, making them a little easier on the eyes. So if you would like to see some of my favorite scrap quilts that I've made, and also get access to all of the videos in this series of quick quilting tips, I do have a spreadsheet where I am adding all of those links each day. If you would like to get access to that spreadsheet, then you can comment the word links on Instagram, and that link to access the spreadsheet will be sent to your messages. And if you're seeing it on YouTube or on Facebook, then you can look in the video caption or the description for that link. That is your tip for today, and I will see you tomorrow.